Hi, welcome to the live stream this week. So this one's actually pre-recorded, and Archangel Raphael's attuning to all of you regardless of that, so he'll be tuning in to what's going on for you at the moment, and giving appropriate messages, doing clearings and talking about the energies in the week ahead. So I'm just going to let him come in now and speak through me. I would like you to know that I have many messages for what is coming next in the week ahead. I would like all of you to know that this is a time of enormous change for all of you, that changes are going to start happening now in all your lives. It is the right time to let go of anything that you have been holding on to in terms of believing that your life is not worth living, believing that certain things will never change. It is a good time to start embracing something new on all levels. And what I mean by this is that when you are in the right state, you are able to automatically attract a completely new set of circumstances when the timing is right on all levels. What I'm really trying to say is that there is a time for going very deep within, for going into all different parts of yourself and doing healing work, clearing work. But then there comes a point where you need to let go and trust that whatever you have done has worked, and that life will bring you the rest of what you need to fully recover. So what I want you to know is that now is such a time where you can let go and trust that you have done enough, and you can let go and embrace a new state of being where you are living in trust and faith, a sense that life is going to give you what you need to fully be well. The reason I'm saying this is because there really is such a thing as sometimes needing to consciously embrace this state. Sometimes you find it happens automatically, and other times you have to give it a bit of a kick start. And one way of doing this is to remind yourselves daily that life has changed. Life is not what it used to be, that new things are possible, that you are able to embrace life in a different way because your energy is no longer the same. And for those of you who still feel that you are not fully in the light, what you can do is make sure that you are visiting the areas in you that need attention, but doing it in a way where you are being there for short periods and then simply letting go and trusting that the rest will be done by life. I want all of you to know that deep trauma takes a while to fully recover from. However, you don't have to do all the work yourself. You do your part, and then life takes over. And your part is about acknowledging what is there. It is about feeling what is there in your pain body, allowing it to leave and transform, but then trusting that life will bring you everything else you need. For some of you here, you have found it hard to trust for a very long time that life will give you what you need to flourish. And for those of you in this state, I want to give you a download that will help you with this. A download that will increase your level of trust in the universe. Because where you have been severely neglected, where you have felt forgotten, you will feel that the universe is not there for you. So I want to give each one of you here a download of energy that will increase your ability to trust the flow of life, to provide for each and every need you have. So doing this now. I would like you to know that working with us on these things is very good for you. Something that we can do easily for all of you is increase your faith in the universe, help you to know that you are supported. But what we cannot always do is clear absolutely everything that is in your system, because what happens is that parts of your energy become very heavy and dense, and you find it hard to go there, so we can no longer access those areas. One way to break up density in the physical body is through movement and exercise, but another more effective way to do it is by actually going into the density yourself through breath and going in with the intention of clearing it out. Breath is extremely powerful, and it has the ability of being able to break down any sort of density when you combine it with intention and awareness of your higher mind. When you work with breath in this way, it is very powerful at clearing a lot. Not many people know how to do this well, but when you combine together going into deep states of meditation, higher awareness, and then using the power of intention with the breath, you can do amazing things. What I'm really trying to say is remember that we can go where you go, and then when we follow you, there is a lot we can do for you. And so when you go somewhere with the power of breath, what we do is we can come with you and transform a lot with you. I have one more message about this, and that is there is such a thing as divine providence. And what I mean by this is there is such a thing as things happening for a reason, because they were intended to be in that way. They were intended to go that way. And the reason I am talking about this is because I want you to know that it is good to understand that everything does happen for a reason. Even things that were not necessarily meant to happen, so to speak, things that could have been avoided, those things also are able to be translated into another higher form and have a purpose and meaning. And through this, what you are able to do is create greater healing for yourselves. The reason I'm talking about this is because I want you to know that you will find a lot of healing by going inwards and finding a deeper purpose behind what you have been through. And when you work with this kind of energy, it is a way of changing many things in your life in one go, because there is such a thing as really having an overall understanding of what your life is all about, not only in this life, but over many incarnations, understanding what the higher meaning behind the circumstances you have experienced are. And once you understand this, there is a lot you can do to change your life fast. I will give an example here. For some of you, the higher meaning behind what you have been through has all been about finding your own power, about moving away from victimhood to empowerment. And once you understand this, you are able to set in motion things in your life that really make you feel a lot better. You are able to change a lot very fast, and through this automatically you feel lighter, clearer, but also everything starts to go in the right direction. It is this sort of energy that is good to work with, the higher meaning of things, and then in this way you are able to go forwards much faster. I also would like you to know that empowerment is not necessarily the same as being in the energy of believing that you constantly have to defend yourself, protect yourself, constantly have to be in the mindset of looking after your own interests. It is more about knowing that you are in control of your own life, that you can do what you want with it, that no one has power over you. So it is not about putting others in their place, feeling that you constantly have to look after your interests because you believe no one else will. It is more about knowing that you decide what you do, when you do it, that you are the one in control. And through this, there is no one who can control you. It is about recognizing your own internal power and using it to create a better life for yourself. That is what I see. I have one more message about this, and that is that when you are truly empowered, you will not feel victimized by anyone or anything. You will know that you really are in control and you are able to change any aspect of your life as and when you decide. And through this, you automatically empower others, assist them to do the same. By being in your power, you show others through example that this is possible. Finally, I also want you to know that you will never have to be a victim again in life once you are in your power. And what I mean by this is that when you are truly empowered, you will not find yourself being a victim of circumstance ever again, feeling that you are in a position where things are happening to you. Something in your life will be in control. The energies around you will all feel manageable. And even when things do get a bit chaotic, you will be easily able to take control and make everything feel good again. What I'm really trying to say is that when energies are very out of control in your life, it is always a sign that you have not been in your power for a long time in certain aspects of your being. That is all. I have a few more messages to give. I want you to know that when you are going forwards in this incarnation, you will all notice that a lot happens very easily for you. Because this is an incarnation for everybody where things need to really happen in a big way in order for everything to come into balance again on all levels. So for those of you who have felt disempowered for a long time, you will find that you have a lot of power that builds up in this lifetime very fast. For those of you who have had a lot of financial hardship, you will find that a lot of money comes to you fast. Because really this is a lifetime where the full balance of everything needs to be completed. So for those of you who have perhaps been very badly treated over many lifetimes, you will find a lot of kindness and compassion comes to you in this life, a lot of understanding, a lot of love. And because of this, I want all of you to know that you will notice that when you are feeling well enough to engage with life, a lot of goodness will come to you. I want you to be open to receiving, to make a point daily of making sure that your energies are open to receiving all the goodness life has to offer you by asking for it internally. I also would like you to know that through this you increase what you receive from life. You increase your ability to receive, and in this way you experience even more abundance. It is now such a time to start expanding your range of receiving from life. I have a few more messages. One of them is that there will be many angels who will come to earth soon, who will bring a lot of healing and wellness to everyone. There are many angels who are waiting to incarnate, who have a lot to give humanity. They come with particular gifts, very special gifts that can help people move forwards fast. The sort of gifts which are all about healing serious illnesses, dissolving tumours, very special gifts that humanity are ready for now. These people are the souls who have learnt a lot about very precise things in other incarnations, and they feel that they would like to incarnate now to share this knowledge with many others, teach many people how to do the same. So what I'm really trying to say is that in the times ahead, many new things will become possible, which previously people would have seen as completely impossible. What I will say is the angels who would like to come are a very special group. They are very much interested in healing very serious conditions fast. And so I want you to look forward to their arrival and what they have to share with humanity. And in the meantime, you can attune to them and their knowledge, and they can help you in another way and share information as and when you need it. I have one more message, and that is this week ahead will be very similar to the one just gone, but it will have a much higher energy, an energy that will make more possible. And in this way, I want you to look forward to all the good things that can happen. That is all. Yeah, so thank you for listening, everyone, and wishing you a lovely week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.